Good morning, YouTube. This is LA Prepper, and we are setting up the Select Monoprice 3D Mini version 2 printer today. And I'm super excited about it. I think my neighbors are still sleeping. It's Saturday, and so I'm trying to speak a little more quietly than I might normally would, just in case my voice carries through our wonderfully engineered apartment here. But we're doing setup. In fact, maybe I can move this guy just a little further back so I can have some better camera angle. It's a heavy little bugger, but I really like that personally because I've seen how flimsy some of those homemade ones look, and I want this thing to be solid and precise for a very long time. So I love the fact that this thing weighs, the box weighs 7.5 kilograms, as if that means anything to me as an American, right? Alright, so step number 1, remove the printer and place it on a flat surface near AC power outlet. I've done that. Step number 2, open the accessories box, remove the filament rack, and slide it into the end of the slot on the left. Now, I actually just did that, and I made a previous video, and I kind of goofed in the video, so forgive me for not being able to show you this. I actually tried to take it off. I think it's... I don't know. It's sort of... Oh, okay. It was just a little pinched. I thought there might have been a tab or something, but this is the filament rack. It goes in that little tab right there. Just kind of go easy on it. Make sure, by the way, when you're doing something like this and you're pushing it straight down, this might seem like a silly thing, but don't try to hold it here and push it down, because that's going to put too much of a moment on it. Hold it over here and kind of even put your thumb like that and maybe lift up just to make sure, and don't jam it in. Just nice and easy. Make sure it's level. You're probably not going to mess that up, but in case you're just so excited that you try to jam that thing there crooked, don't do that. Step number 3, ensure the power switch in the rear panel's off. 0 side depressed. Okay. 0 side depressed. We can't really tell from that angle, but you can tell from that angle. We're looking good. What's next here? We have... ensure that power switch is off. Plug the C13 end of the included AC power into the C14 panel connector on the AC power adapter. I did not know that was the name of these fittings. That's very interesting. So I take it they mean I will take the male end of the AC cord and plug it into the power adapter, which is the transformer and all the circuitry in there. Then plug the other end into a nearby AC power outlet. Depress the power switch of the printer to on. To be honest, okay. Plug the end of the cable into the panel connector on the power adapter, then plug the other end into the power outlet. They actually don't say in the instructions to plug the other end into the printer. That's really funny. Look, if you're going to be an engineer, you got to learn. Or if you're going to be someone who uses a 3D printer, hopefully you're clever enough to understand you got to plug it in for it to work. But I just think that's really, really funny that they forgot to mention that. I guess these are some old instructions. They also talk about the print bed having yellow tape on it. Okay, are we close enough, for heaven's sakes? Oh, gosh. That is going to be a little bit annoying. I can't have this thing. You don't want to have tension on the... You kind of don't want to have tension. So having your power adapter hang like that is really not good for the connector. So what I'm going to do, because this is a terrible tripping hazard, I am actually going to plug it into my extension here. Okay. All that just to plug this in. Oh my gosh. Number 4, okay, now we're turning it on, right? Yeah, at the very end of that it says turn it on. All right, that's pretty crazy. You ready for this? Oh, shoot, I gotta take this damn tape off real quick. Oh, don't wake up, don't wake up. Would have been nice if they said that in the instructions, right? That's funny. Man, if that thing started sliding up and down and messing up my belt, I would have been so unhappy. Anyways, moving on to the next step. Rotate the control wheel clockwise to move the highlight to the move entry. Okay, so what they mean... So here we have our little menu. Ooh, my camera's a little top heavy, so we're going to use our little dial. We're going to go clockwise. Yeah, clockwise is to the right, counterclockwise is to the left. So we're going to go over to move, then press the center. And sorry, the angle's a little rough for my cell phone right now. It looks a lot more, the contrast is a lot better in real life than it is on my camera. My camera is making it, there we go. That looks a little, slightly better, but I know the light is a little bad. I still have the protector on. I know. It's brand new. Give me a break. Give me a break. Rotate the control clockwise to move and highlight the home axis. What's funny is that rotate... So it says rotate the control wheel clockwise to move to highlight to home axis. But what's interesting is the menu that they're showing is the menu that I already have. And I don't... Let me go back just to make sure. Okay, so the previous step said go to move, click move. Okay, so this home axis entry, I think that's a remnant of old instructions. Anyways, home position, x-axis, home position, wait. The printer will move the extruder head to the home position. Well, hasn't... Okay, well that's not what I wanted. Oh, maybe... No. Oh! That's what they mean. So home axis. It's just called home in the menu right here. But this one, it says home axis in the menu, but home on the actual printer. So don't get confused about that. And I'm actually going to move it forward here because I want to be able to see. Ow, shoot. All right. Oh, shoot. Drop my camera. Home position. Turn the printer off by depressing the key. Home position. Am I in the home position right now? Okay, I'm reading the directions here, trying to get a little clarification because it looks like, it does say download the user manual online, but I have the user manual in front of me, presumably it's the same. So it talks about using a sheet of A4 paper, slide between the platform and the extruder nozzle. The extruder height above the platform should be 0.05 millimeters, the thickness of an A4 sheet of paper. Unfortunately, I don't have an A4 sheet of paper, so I'm going to have to improvise on that. And luckily, there's some troubleshooting tips in here about what your print should look like insofar as whether or not you're the right distance away from the plate. The extruder is the correct height when the sheet of paper can be slid between the nozzle and the platform without binding. When the extruder head is moved up or when the paper is moved under it, there should be a slight amount of pressure. If the height is incorrect, use the wrench to make a slight adjustment to the platform head by screwing screws at each of the corner. Turn the wrench, continue checking until the height is correct in all points of the platform. Well, that's great, but it doesn't say how, I guess you just have to do that manually, right? But I hope the thing understands, and there is, yeah, see, the plate doesn't move, so I really don't want to accidentally lower it. So it looks like it does know it's at the minimum because it doesn't want to raise up or go down too far. But I don't particularly want to drag the head across the bed like this either. So let's go ahead and, I'm seeing a piece of fuzz in here that's bothering me. It's right there. See a little piece of fuzz? In fact, I see two pieces of fuzz that are bothering me. Make a little fuzz. Come here, little piece of fuzz. There we go. It's one. Oh, one piece of styrofoam and two pieces of styrofoam. Nice. Probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to kind of blow a little bit of compressed air around in here, but I don't have any, so I will leave that up to you. Let's go ahead and let's try a few things real quick. We're going to try a few things. So I gotta be honest, I'm really curious how thick this piece of paper is because I think it's a little bit thinner than your average 8.5 by 11. I was reading online that an 8.5 by 11 is basically give or take about 0.1 millimeter, maybe like 0.09 millimeters. But an A4 piece of paper is 0.055. So if I use a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of letter, copy paper, I'm going to be theoretically 0.05 millimeters. Oh, that's what I was going to get, was the feelers from the feeler gauge for my car. You know what, hang on YouTube, I'm going to stop this video because it's getting kind of long anyways. So this was part 1 of the setup, how to turn the machine on, and right up until we start checking the height from the printer head to the printer bed in all 4 corners. Alright, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be right back.